to you all about that third quarter. So you see that there was a big difference, 23 points, 9 points. What happened in that third quarter?
I mean, that's definitely where we lost it. First quarter, we competed. Second quarter, even in the fourth, it wasn't as bad as the third. But, I mean, we came out of halftime, and I think we were excited. I think we had good energy going in. But I think we just fell off on defense. I don't think we're playing one-on-one defense well, team defense well. And that's where all their points came from right there. We can see it on paper. So we just got to focus on putting 40 minutes together, coming out the second half the same way that we ended it. So that was it.
And it was still a pretty good battle throughout. Aside from that quarter, this is obviously a playoff team. They have title aspirations. What did that show you guys about this team and where y'all are at?
Yeah, we got to keep fighting. We got to keep building. We are in a rebuild. We're learning each other. This has been a tough season for us, but we continue to fight. We continue to persevere, and we have to continue to do that all 40 minutes.
And then, going off of that, pregame we talked to Coach Rashid, and I was saying, this team, the energy doesn't really match the record. Y'all fight, y'all hustle, and we were talking about the buy-in. He credited Tina as somebody that's kind of helped y'all along with that. What is she really instilled in y'all to where y'all are one of the scrappier teams in the league?
I mean, Tina's one of the ones that's always going to have a voice in the locker room, whether that's before the game, during the game, after the game. She's definitely a voice. Obviously, she's a vet. She's been in multiple positions in the league, different teams, different atmospheres, so she obviously knows what she's talking about. So she just tries to pour into us, pour in energy, wisdom, and, I mean, it helps a lot, especially being rookies, never being in this league before. So just having the experience on the team with us, it just feels good. So
I want to talk to you all about being rookies. Both of you all have had great success in college.
Thank you.
How has the transition been to maybe not having as much success with your record as you saw in college?
It's different.
Yeah. I'm saying it's different. When you're used to winning and you're used to being those top contenders, and every conversation is hard. You have to learn in this league. You learn every day. I feel like I learn something every game. But just being able to enjoy the journey, and that's where you say the energy doesn't match, our record. We have to enjoy one another. This is our last season as a whole. Every team changes. People get traded, and just trying to enjoy each other as much as we can.
I feel like just to piggyback off that, that's something we didn't take for granted. We came into our first year in the W on a great team. You hear all these rumors about locker rooms and stuff like that, but one thing we didn't have was a bad locker room. So we really cherished that. Even though the record doesn't match our energy, we had great energy in the locker room, and we were always looking to upbuild each other. So that's why we always have fun. We always cheering each other on the bench. We standing up for mates, whatever, just getting each other lit. So that's one thing we never took for granted. So.
And then what's been the highlight? What sticks out about you when you think about this season?
Oof, it's crazy.
I would say just being able to adapt. You experience culture shocks throughout your life every time that you leave, and I feel like I experienced one. But just being able to adapt and be able to enjoy the journey, you have to change your perspective about your approach in certain things. Just maturing and enjoying the process as a whole.
I think for me, pushing through adversity, obviously, I've been through a lot, just losing my mom, and that's a lot in itself. So I think for me, I just take pride in waking up every morning and just going to work and having fun going to work. I don't look at it as, this is just my 9 to 5. I love going to work. I love coming to be with these girls every day, and I love, the coaching staff, whatever, stuff like that. So it's just been fun, and I think for me, the best part, I've broken some records, just I've broken a few records, and I think I just applaud myself because it's been a hard year for me, and nobody really knows, you see me on social media smiling, making other people laugh, but my teammates, they've held me when I've cried, they know the pain, so I know they're proud of me. I know I'm making my mom proud, my family proud, so I just applaud myself for just breaking some records and just being here. There's so many girls that want to be in the position that we're in, so we might not be winning, but we here, we got a jersey, we playing, and we're just having a good time doing it.
Living out our dream.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So I lost my mom 3 years ago, so I totally
my condolences.
understand. Thank you. What do you think your mom would say to you, seeing you? I don't want to make you cry.
Nah.
But what do you think your mom would say to you
Right now, so it's crazy. Before every game, I pray to God, I pray to my mom, I talk to her, and I told her, Mom, I need to feel you tonight. I need to feel you on my shoulder. I felt her first half, a little bit third quarter. My mom must have took a nap. because I'm telling you, they put a lid on the daggone rim. I said, Mom, wake up, because I told you I felt her the whole game. Then I went a little cold, but just to lighten it up. But no, like she probably just tell me that she's so proud of me, because one thing my mom always wanted me to do is shoot that ball, and they know they get sick of me because like I was not shooting at the beginning of the year, even in college. Like people get mad at me for not shooting it. So even though I was missing out there a year ago, I probably would have stopped shooting. But like she would be so proud of me for just continuing to shoot that ball. And I'm getting some lift on that thing. One thing she loved was that lift going straight into that basket. So I know I'm making her proud. She smiled from ear to ear. Up there, got the best seat in the house. So she just hugged me and told me she was proud. So that's it for sure. I ain't gonna cry though.
And then you kind of touched on it. Coaching staff. You got first year coach. What has Rasheed really been able? Like, what has he meant to y'all, and how has he helped this transition?
I would say we both came in here together, like we were all learning, and I would say like he has approached it and been able to adapt as well, as a coach, like getting to know all of us new players, but also he didn't have the best in English too, so like us understanding each other, him sacrificing going to classes and trying to learn English and everything like that, like I really appreciate that about like him as a whole, and I've really enjoyed the process. Like of course with all of our coaches this year, and this being a whole new team, just getting to know one another.
So he was like taking classes while coaching.
So before we got here, and like even while we were in season, like he's learning like English, trying to perfect it. Like because when I first met him, I'll never forget it. We were Final Four weekend, I think, in Tampa, and I went to dinner with him because just having conversation with the teams. And he was talking, I was just like, and I'm looking at the assistants, I'm like, y'all gonna have to help me because I don't know what he's saying. So like, it's gotten so much better.
So thick.
Yes, it's so thick. Like, but no, he's amazing. Like she said, he adapts to all of us as individuals. For me, like I'm a big hugger. So when I got here and I was hugging him, he looking at me like, what is this? So but like he hugs me before every game. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but like that's the one way he adapted to me because it just makes me feel so like at home. Obviously, I don't get to hug my dad every day, but he's like feels like a fatherly hug, like they about the same size, so just wrap his arms, it just feels good. So he definitely adapted just as far as that. So yeah.
Now you're going into your final game of the season. How does that feel going into that final game of your first?
I'm gonna leave it all on the floor. Like we don't have anything to lose. Like it's no pressure. We're just out there having a good time, and our last game is at home. So we get to play in front of the home crowd. One more game. It's gonna be fun. And then after that, we're gonna look back. Take a little recovery mentally, physically, emotionally, and then find a way to regroup in a couple of months and just figure it out. So yeah, I don't know. I can't complain. So.
I would piggy off that. Like you have one more game to enjoy one another. You have 40 minutes to play with one another, and also like I would just reflect on my rookie season. I've learned so much, being able to persevere through things, challenges, limitations that people put on you, and you exceed those. Just coming in and rolling your sleeves up, which I always do. I know that I might make it look easy, but it's not. Just continue to be true to myself. That's what I learned throughout this whole season. You're going to meet new people, but as long as you stay true to yourself and authentic, that's the real thing. Period.
Thank you.
Say it.
Jordan on Zoom.
Hey ladies, Jordan from Television Network. Just a fun question. One of the things everyone's talked about is despite not having the record that you guys would like, the team chemistry has just been on another level. So just talk about how you guys developed that chemistry on and off the court starts so far.
I think for us it started early, like in training camp. Like we was making TikToks, going out to lunch, just having a good time, just getting to know each other. Because I'm a true believer that whatever happens off the court is going to translate on the court. So we having a good time, gelling off the court, it's going to translate. And I feel like it showed in a lot of games when we play together, when we get in the flow, and we having fun. That's the games that we won. So I just think we have to realize that and just get to know each other more. And it's only going to go up from here. So that's it. All right.